Welcome to the third episode of the tale of the daughter of Buck Ettemsuch. This is how the ogre reacted after it had found out that the little girl had stolen the key to the seventh room. But instead of getting into a great rage, as most ogres would have done, he said to himself, "If I wake the maiden up I shall only frighten her. For today she shall keep the key, and when I return tonight it will be time enough to take it from her." So he went off to hunt. The moment he was safe out of the way, the girl ran upstairs and opened the door of the room, which was quite bare. The one window was closed, and she threw back the lattice and looked out. Beneath lay a garden which belonged to the prince, and in the garden was an ox, who was drawing upon water from the well all by himself, for there was nobody to be seen anywhere. The ox raised his head at the noise the girl made in opening the lattice, and said to her, "Good morning, O daughter of Buck Ettemsuch. Your father is feeding you up till you are nice and fat, and then he will put you on a spit and cook you." These words so frightened the maiden that she burst into tears and ran out of the room. All day she wept, and when the ogre came home at night, no supper was ready for him. "What are you crying for?" said he. "Where is my supper, and is it you who have opened the upper chamber?" "Yes, I opened it," answered she. "And what did the ox say to you?" "He said, 'Good morning, O daughter of Buck Ettemsuch. Your father is feeding you up till you are nice and fat, and then he will put you on a spit and cook you. Well, tomorrow you can go to the window and say, 'My father is feeding me up till I am nice and fat, but he does not mean to eat me. If I had one of your eyes I would use it for a mirror, and look at myself before and behind, and your girths should be loosened, and you should be blind 7 days and 7 nights. "All right," replied the girl, and the next morning, when the ox spoke to her, she answered him as she had been told, and he fell down straight upon the ground, and lay there 7 days and 7 nights. But the flowers in the garden withered, for there was no one to water them. When the prince came into his garden he found nothing but yellow stalks, in the midst of them the ox was lying. With a blow from his sword he killed the animal, and, turning to his attendants, he said, "Go and fetch another ox." And they brought in a great beast, and he drew the water out of the well, and the flowers revived, and the grass grew green again. Then the prince called his attendants and went away. The next morning the girl heard the noise of the water wheel, and she opened the lattice and looked out of the window. "Good morning, O daughter of Buck Ettemsuch," said the new ox. "Your father is feeding you up till you are nice and fat, and then he will put you on a spit and cook you. Watch out for the next episode to know what happened to the little girl." Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.